Still keeping up with matters of COVID is that at least 60 persons have been arrested for flouting COVID-19 regulations and have been sentenced to 1 day of community service by a Kibera law court. Subsequently, the law breakers who assembled at Uhuru Park were deployed to start the community service in different parts of the country after they were handed over to the Nairobi Metropolitan Services.
This is the picture to Uhuru Park on Thursday afternoon. Over 60 persons found flouting COVID-19 regulations assembled here ready to begin their non-custodial sentence after the Kibera law court sentenced them to a day of community service. They were later handed over to the Nairobi Metropolitan Service under the Directorate of Enforcement to undertake community service. According to Justice Cecilia Githua, the sentence has been ongoing since the implementation of the Community Service Act in 1998.
It is eligible as an alternative to imprisonment, because that is another way of decongesting our prisons. Because there are so many people who do not need to find themselves in prison. There's another form of way. There's another alternative to correcting offenders that do not need to be corrected in prison.
According to the Nairobi Metropolitan Service Chief Enforcement Officer Dr. Mark Leliruk, non-custodial order will deter the public from breaking the law and heed to COVID-19 regulations.
This one is working very well, particularly for NMS, receiving free labor. I think for us, it's a better way of utilizing these Kenyans who have free time to travel and, partying around. So I think this is highly welcomed and we hope to continue partnering.
Leliruk observes that young people are moving from clubs to house parties and called on the public to report such incidences.
And therefore we want to appeal to Kenyans that in case you see a gathering that is unusual, kindly report to a nearby police station or even to the nearby chief.
The development coming 2 days after 57 others were subjected to a similar punishment of cleaning the city. For Channel 1 News, I'm Sarafina Robbie.